Waivers. Let's talk about waivers. As a client intending to receive hijama cupping therapy, you agree that you have been informed by the certified hijama practitioner through this video or through other means or other methods, and that you understand and accept the following. Number one, hijama cupping therapy is an Islamic, religious, spiritual procedure based on natural, holistic healing methods. It was divinely revealed by Allah, the Exalted, the Almighty, and is performed by Muslims in accordance to Sunnah. These are practices of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. 2. Hijama cupping therapy is not recognized, approved, and regulated medical procedure. It is a spiritual healing method to relieve various conditions in the mind, body, and soul of the client. It can also relieve metaphysical issues, with all this with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So God, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Exalted, the Almighty, is the healer and not the certified hijama practitioner. Again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the healer and not the certified hijama practitioner. So as a client, you understand that you may not be cured after the hijama cupping therapy, as healing comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone, and that it may take more than one session to see any improvements in your health or in your healing. Another one, the certified hijama practitioner cannot diagnose you, cannot cure you, cannot prescribe medications to you unless they actually are a formally trained and qualified medical health professional and licensed by a recognized authority. So this is the only condition under which they may be allowed to do so. Otherwise, they cannot prescribe, they cannot diagnose, and they cannot cure medication. They cannot cure a condition. They would not diagnose, cure, or prescribe any medications rather. So hijama cupping therapy is a natural and detoxification and cleanses the body. Okay, so hijama cupping therapy is a natural therapy and it detoxifies and cleanses the body on a cellular level. A small amount of toxic blood is extracted from the skin using incisions with a size 15 single-use sterile surgical blade, or punctured with a diabetic needle and a lancet. Dry cupping will also be done, and several small shallow incisions will be made upon the skin at the cupped hijama sites to draw a minimal amount of toxic blood. So what does this mean? This means that first the cups will be placed, and then dry cupping will be performed, whether fixed or moving. And after that, the cups will be removed. Then minimal incisions will be made using a single-use sterilized size 15 blade to break the barrier of the skin. Otherwise, a punctured diabetic needle will be used with a lancet to help make these scratches or these little incisions. Now, once that's done, the cups will be placed back and suction will be applied using a pump, and that would cause a minimal amount of toxic blood to be extracted from the skin. Hijama is a very safe treatment with minimal after effects and no liability cases to date. You do understand that all blood items such as cups, blades, needles, tissues are all single use only and not reused by anyone at this clinic. All right, they're not reused whether for another client or for ourselves or for anybody else. These are all single use. These are all disposable equipments. Do you understand that the Hijama, the certified Hijama practitioner, has fully explained the procedure and any possible contraindications, outcomes, after effects, and post-care instructions, which are in other videos, of course, to you, okay? If you would like to see the equipment, you may request to do so, and the equipment will be presented to you before the session. You agree and you give permission to the certified Hijama practitioner to safely and professionally perform dry and Hijama wear cupping on your body by creating several small, shallow incisions by breaking the skin barrier with a size 15 single-use sterile blade or with a diabetic needle and lancet within the circle of the Hijama site. So you agree to this, you give your consent that the Hijama, the certified Hijama practitioner, will safely and professionally do that, break the barrier of the skin with a size 15 single-use sterile blade or with a sterile diabetic needle and a lancet. And also that the Hijama, the certified Hijama practitioner, will clean you up and sanitize you and seal you with oil after the session is completed. Now for females, you do have to take a pregnancy test before your session, before undergoing any before undergoing any Hijama treatment, especially if you're undergoing an IVF treatment, okay? So females, do confirm that you're not pregnant before you receive Hijama. You also understand that the certified Hijama practitioner cannot be held responsible or liable or for any conditions or any contraindications, negative after effects, side effects, injuries, accidents, or liabilities after the Hijama cupping treatment or any other type of cupping performed in this clinic. And then you fully give your consent to that by signing the forms that we provide to you.